What men find attractive in women, 6 surprising traits. So this video is gonna show you how to unlock your female essence, if you will, in order to become a woman he desires, craves, and desperately seeks after, rather than someone he shuns, ignores, and abandons. Hey everyone, it's Erin here, your personal love expert, back on the channel where we make men make sense, VixenDaily. If you want to learn 6 surprising traits that men find incredibly attractive, then write "I'm ready" right now in the comments down below while the intro plays. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before I dive in, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, any of my videos, anything about me, what I'm wearing, love advice, give me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, share, subscribe, tell people more about it. So what's the first thing that men like? A playful and silly sense of humor. So what this means is that you're able to vibe with the fun, silly, and free nature of the world. You're able to laugh at life. You're able to be silly and playful rather than tedious, boring, and overwhelming. When you're overwhelming, it sucks the fun out of any interaction and it's not fun to be around. But when you're silly and carefree, people want to be around you more. And what's more important than even just being silly and carefree is that you're not worrying. You're not fixated on the outcome of what will happen with the guy. You're not getting really excited and focused on what will happen, what could happen, what you want to happen. Then you don't end up being caught up in this trap. Now, again, a big trap that women do fall into is instead of being lighthearted and carefree, they're really draining and they're worried about getting excited, and you know, the excitement actually turns into fear, and the fear of loss just becomes this whole cycle of misery and frustration because he never lives up to what you want anyway, and then you end up making him run away and pull away because you give off a vibe of desperation, and that excitement is what is honestly the first sign that you're gonna end up coming off as desperate. So try to quell that excitement and then you'll automatically be able to come off as silly and carefree because you're not fixated on the outcome. Number 2 is be feminine and girly. So this is the female essence that I kind of like to focus on trying to embody. Now, I'm not saying that if you're naturally masculine to try to pretend to be feminine. The gist of the entire point is that men don't want competitors. Men want feminine women. So embrace your most feminine side. That's the real thing to do here. I'm not saying to change to become someone you're not. Just embrace the most feminine you that you can possibly be. Some women fake the super tough and masculine vibe, and that's honestly a turnoff to most men. So don't do that. Think of magnets. 2 opposite polarities attract and matching polarities repel. Don't try to be masculine and competitive. Don't emphasize it thinking it will magically help your love life, because it won't. Competitor energy is okay, but only if it's natural. You can do well on what you do well in your own life, but don't ever compete just for the sake of competition. It will backfire every single time. Now, space is limited, but if you want to learn more about how to do this, and if you have questions for me on how to be more attractive to men and honestly how to spark an overwhelming desire in him, then I do invite you to join VixenInsider.com. That's VixenInsider.com, and there is still space available, hopefully, so do join that and you can have one-on-one insight. Number 3 is kindness. So you should embrace your inner kindness because men view mates as who would be a good partner and mother. So we are biologically wired to scan people based on how good of a mother they will be. So think about it like this. If you're kind, if you're caring, if you're gentle, if you're warm and loving, he's gonna view you as someone that would be a good mother and therefore a good partner for him, because you'd be a great mother to his children. It's a powerful, strong thing to be kind, which you would really benefit from embodying. And honestly, whether or not he's subconsciously or consciously aware of it, being kind is a major attraction trigger for the sole reason that it indicates that you'd be a good maternal influence on his kids. So embrace loving energy. Understand that men are attracted to kind women, not necessarily strong. There is a certain type of strength men like, but it's not in the abrasive type. The fact is, we need more love on this planet, and embrace the nurture instinct rather than run away from it, and it will serve you so much in your love life. Number 4, Be a woman who cares about her appearance and actually puts effort in it. So the effort is as attractive as the end result. Obviously, men are visual creatures, so you might as well put yourself in the position to win by being the most attractive you that you can possibly be. But the effort is also extremely attractive to men. So find a celebrity doppelganger that you like, for example, and who you can actually become, and use that as a source of inspiration for, makeup and stuff. Go on YouTube and look at makeup tutorials and hair tutorials and kind of find a look that you like, practice it, and just refine it, and really put effort to feel your best, to look your best. It will have tremendous impact when it comes to your love life, 100%. The big thing is the effort. Men will forgive things like post-pregnancy weight gain, right? The natural aging process. No one is gonna look perfect all the time, but just put in the effort, because when you put in effort, it shows that you care about yourself. When you care about yourself, he's gonna be incentivized and motivated to care. It's a biological, instinctual, and human psychological motivation. It's an honest, predictable process. If you care about yourself, people will care about you more, and you'll give off a vibe of self-care, and it will come across to everyone who you interact with. Number 5 is be in touch with your body. So when you feel good on the inside, he can sense that energy. So do things like breathing exercises, maybe even yoga and meditation. We're constantly sending nonverbal cues of what we feel on the inside. When we feel good on the inside, there are thousands of little microscopic changes that happen under the radar that we don't even think others notice, but they do. And subconsciously, it affects how many people are attracted to us. It affects how they feel around us. It's an aura, it's an essence. And when you feel good on the inside, you send off attractive signals naturally, automatically. A great way to do this and automatically give off attractive auras is yoga, meditation, namaste. I don't know why I did that for namaste. It's like a weird peace sign, but namaste. Take a moment right now to write in the comments, I will breathe. That's it. Let the world float away and laugh at how silly life is. Dream of sunshine and warm flowers. And all this will bring you closer to your body, as a nice little side note and benefit. But yoga is a great stress reliever and a positive thing to take up. Number 6, support the core of who he is. Why is this important? It's because it makes you irreplaceable. It's the only real surefire way to make a man feel you're an irreplaceable part of his life, when you support his heart, what he wants in life, the direction he wants to go in. This is called drive. Even the most unambitious or seemingly directionless man has a drive, a direction he wants to go in life. It's not about money. It's not about what he makes. It's a feeling of wanting to be living a life he wants, of heading in a direction that he wants. When he feels that you understand his drive as a man, he feels that you understand him. The direction he wants to go on is highly specific to the individual man you're with. So I do honestly think you should join VixenInsider.com, and I can give you feedback on the guy you want. But even more importantly, you must pay attention, almost like a detective, to what motivates him, what fires him up, what deflates him, what breaks his spirit, and only encourage what motivates him. Identify to him what you've observed fires him up, because the observation is an invaluable insight that will show him, wow, I want this woman around me. She gives me all of these valuable insights about myself. She helps me understand myself better than I could have on my own. Pay attention to these little things, like what deflates him, what inspires him, and what demotivates him. Like your life and relationship depends on it. It will give you tremendous insight into who he is, and he will feel that you truly understand him. It's as easy as just mentioning what you notice to connect him with his true self. You have no idea. One passing comment could change his life, and that will in turn change your life, because you'll have a loving relationship and a man who wants you by his side forever. You might say something like, I'm so glad you're working out. You should do it more. I've noticed it puts you in a better mood. I'm so glad you're eating well. It makes you seem so much happier. Little things like that add up, and they all show him that she understands me. She gets me. She understands what makes me happy, what makes me flourish. You can even say something like, make sure you go to bed early tonight. You know, you're at your best when you get a lot of sleep. Any little thing, those things add up. The little things matter. It's simple stuff. And the bottom line, when a man feels like you're on his team, like you support his drive, like you align with his mission, like you help him go in the direction he wants to go in, he feels that you're a woman who brings out his best and makes him a better man. That will make you more attractive to him. That will make you irreplaceable to him. That will make you unique to him. That will make you stand out to him. And on the other hand, if anything, this should highlight for you how tremendously important it is to never make it harder for a man to be on his mission and to live his life in the way he wants. Never make his life harder or your relationship will suffer. And even if he loves you, he will not want to be with you anymore. Get this point through your head because it will save and seriously help your love life. And it is a point to never ever forget. Just be conscious of supporting his drive and never making it harder for him, or it will cause nothing but relationship problems and headaches. Believe me on this one. And if you want special help with this, anything clarified, do join VixenInsider.com because I'll give you so much feedback on drive. It's so important in everything I mentioned. Being feminine, being more attractive, what attraction means, how to just ignite desire that's insane. This is all very within your reach. It's very possible. You just have to know how to do it right. That's VixenInsider.com if there is still space available. And also be sure to comment on this video with your thoughts on this topic, questions you might have, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more love advice so you can finally have the love life that you really want. And I will see you guys next time.